It's a really big shoe tonight. A really big show tonight.
Really big shoe.
It's Saturday morning, damn it. Let's watch some cartoons.
That's right, everybody. It's Saturday morning. It's time to watch some cartoons, everybody.
What's up, everybody? What's up?
It's the show, everybody. Really big show coming to you live on YouTube.
YouTube sucks.
Yeah, we got a copyright
YouTube
strike.
is garbage.
Got a copyright strike. But I refuse to let them make money off of our hard work.
They still make money, don't they?
No, the video's gone. Episode 141 is gone.
Oh, right. Okay.
So they're not making a nickel off our back. Anyway, if you want to watch this live, if you're listening to this audio version, then next time... Oh, Mike, post on the Facebook page. I forgot.
Oh, man. All right.
I posted it on the Diamond Elite. This show is live. cartoonretrocast.com/YouTube if you want to watch us live, watch our faces, watch my giant headphones. Mike has small, tiny headphones. He's got some type of t-shirt
I could get the
on.
giant ones. Do you want me to get the giant ones?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, little ones are fine to me, but...
Yeah, the little ones look better. The little ones look better.
You think so?
They do.
I get the cans. They're called cans.
Well, they make my head look gigantic.
No, you look fine.
Look handsome. All right, so website cartoonretrocast.com is where you can go to listen to all the old episodes. If you can't, we're not watching a cartoon again this week, but next week we are. But if you want to actually go say, hey, these guys are Cartoon Retrocast, why aren't they talking about cartoons? Well, go listen to the other 100+ episodes where we watch cartoons. And then come back next week, because we're going to watch a cartoon next week, which I'll mention at the end of the show.
We're bad about watching cartoons, but you know what? We'll be honest, cartoon sucks.
No, there's lots of good cartoons, but we got to mix it up or else we're going to get sick.
Just not in the 80s or 90s.
But it's just like...
That's a good cartoon. It's just not then.
If we do nothing about cartoons, we're going to get sick of it, and we're not going to do the show. It's best to mix it up.
Hey, we watched
right.
We watched a great show today.
Yeah, I agree. We'll talk about that later. But if you like what you hear, what you see, what you smell, go to patreon.com/cartoonretrocast and become a patron. We have 2 new ones in the past 3 weeks. We forgot to say thanks to, but I'm gonna rectify that later. And later at the end of this episode, we're gonna thank the new guys who backed their show. But you can do it too. Patreon.com/cartoonretrocast. Also this week, Mike got messed up 2 weeks ago and didn't upload the actual MP3 file of the episode. So
only in the Diamond Elite.
feed to the main feed.
Oh really?
Yes. So
literally nobody complained until 2 weeks later.
And he didn't really complain. It was like in passing. He was like, "Well." So no one really. So really, both episodes went up into the feed on the same day, technically. So I'm gonna extend Jeremy's box of retro junk one more week. If you want Jeremy's box of retro junk, send an email to cartoonretrocast@gmail.com with the subject line retro junk, or I want the retro junk, whatever, retro junk box. You will get a box of my doubles, rejects. I got so much stuff. And it's Go ahead.
I'm gonna do a double now. 2 people will win that because I got a box to get rid of.
So 2 boxes. Holy crap!
So not the first 2 people, but 2 people will pick one and then we'll pick the other. Number 1 will be the one that Jeremy will send to because his box is probably better. But it's junk though, it's all junk that I have. I need to get rid of. I went to the thrift store and I bought. Oh crap! Where'd all those go?
Uh-oh. Kids ate them.
I bought a ton of those. Those PVC toys from the 80s.
Right. Oh
I got a ton of them. I want to just get rid of them.
Yeah, get rid of them.
It's all cool stuff though, like DuckTales and Tailspin, all that shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of the stuff that I got. We'll get rid of. I have lots of double of things too that I need to get rid of. Like I mentioned, I've given away that Skeletor because I've originally found Dentachest Skeletor, but then I recently found the original Skeletor, and I was like, I don't need 2 Skeletors.
Well, you need 1 Skeletor and 1 Dentachest Skeletor, don't you?
I'll keep 1 original Skeletor, and I'm still trying to get original He-Man.
Who the hell are you? Who are you?
Who am I? Oh,
yeah. What'd you do with Jeromy?
I gotta get rid of
this. Is the guy that wanted to keep the 5-screw variant, the 4-screw variant, the 4-screw variant with a different shade of cartridge color.
Video games.
Who the hell are you?
Video games.
What are you doing
different.
in my friend's house?
Video games are a different thing to get.
Got a beard. You're like Bizarro Jeromy.
It's true. It's true. But I do.
Got a beard. Who the? Get out of here.
I do need to get rid of that. So also, it's still going on because no one heard the episode. If you want a free sticker, absolutely free, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Cartoon Retrocast, P.O. Box 21, Manchester, Maryland 21102. It's free. You get a sticker. I got them ordered. They're on their way to me. When I get them, they'll start going out.
And they were expensive too, so get that free expensive sticker.
And it's free for everybody. Even if you know people that don't listen, they want a sticker, tell them to send a self-addressed stamped envelope.
As long as the envelope comes in, it'll get stuffed with a sticker and
P.O.
sent
Box
back.
21, Manchester, Maryland 21102. Also, Mike, we are still looking for contestants for Retroperty. We want to do this, so in this episode we're gonna announce the really big prize of what you're gonna get, what the winner will get, and I'm gonna do it by playing the video I sent you.
Playing that video.
I'm gonna play it. And let me get this set up. This is what you're gonna win if you play Retroperty and win. All right, let's try this. I'm gonna do it. This is gonna be full blown. Here we go. Hey, Mom, do we have anything to eat?
I bought you some new cereal. It's on top of the fridge.
Oh, right. Aw, who ate all the Cartoon Retrocast Really Big O cereal? Randy! Make Cartoon Retrocast Really Big O cereal part of your balanced breakfast. And now look for Cartoon Retrocast masks on the backs of specially marked boxes of Cartoon Retrocast Really Big O cereal. All right, there it is. That's what you're going to win. We have a box of Cartoon Retrocast Really Big O's cereal going out to the winner.
Sweet.
So we have 4 boxes. You'll win 1 of 4. I'm keeping 1. Mike's getting 1.
Sweet.
One's going to Little Jared C for you such a big help getting it all done, and then we have 1 going out to the really big winner, Mike. On the bottom of each box, I don't know if you noticed this, but you may have. On Christmas, I sent you an action figure, a Mike action figure.
Yeah.
On the back of that was a little cutout, 1 Cartoon Retrocast point.
Oh.
The cereal boxes has points as well, 1 point each. So now in existence are 5 Cartoon Retrocast points. I don't know what you can buy with them, but they exist. Also, Mike, the cereal is totally legit. You get it, you can open it, enjoy it. It's brand new cereal. It's
from the 80s.
No, the cereal is brand new.
It's been vacuum packed from the 80s.
Nope, vacuum packed from 2016. You can eat this and be fine and happy and delicious, and you'll love it. Or you can keep it and display it as a one of a kind or 1 of 4 of a kind. Really big Cartoon Retrocast memorabilia. What other podcast got their own cartoon or their own cereal, Mike? Can't be that many.
So since you bring it up, I wanted to talk about something, which is, you told me, by the way, the cereal's great, the commercial's amazing. You told me that there is another show that does exactly the same crap that we do.
Yeah, there's a couple of them now.
And they have more likes than us on Facebook? What? What?
Look,
come on.
We got to change our name to Big Boob Cartoon Saturdays.
So, I didn't actually listen. Did you listen to the episode? Are they good? I mean, if they're good, I can't complain.
I'm sure they're good.
Sure, they're better than us.
But they don't have
their troll their entire audience saying that they were done and then come back the next week like nothing happened.
That's how come we lost like half our listeners.
Get the hell out of here.
They just
Did we
deleted
actually lose listeners from that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, come on now.
But I know what they don't have, and they don't have their own cereal.
Yeah, they don't have their own cereal. They don't have their own action figures. In fact, can we see? I don't even know if we can see. There's an action figure right up here, right? I can't do it.
I can't make it out. But there it is. So if you want to be on Retroperty, if you want to win the prize, got to be on Retroperty. You got to get on Skype. You got to be on live on the show. Video. Well, yeah, it won't be live. We'll pre-record it. But yeah. All right. So anyway, this week, Mike, what did you do anything good this week?
Yes. I watched a TV show. It is a new TV show. It is on Fox, and it is called Son of Zorn. Have you heard of it?
Have you
seen this? Have you heard of this?
Is that the thing with the cartoon character in the real world?
It is. It is.
Any good?
It's got one of those old Hanna-Barbera style barbarian cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
But he's older, and he has a 17-year-old kid that's a real life kid. Yeah.
Any good?
Yes. Is it good? I don't know if it's good. Do I like it? I like it. It's just dumb, man. It's just dumb. I think you might like it, but then again, you might not. I have no idea.
All right. So
got a 1 out of 1 though from Mike. I watched the first 2 episodes. Loved it.
Great.
Loved everything about it.
Today I bought the Mike. I bought one of these. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see
See
it.
a gun? Is it a gun? It's a laser tag gun.
Laser tag. Now I got 2 of them, man. If you were here, we could play. I only have 1 sensor.
That's
Sure,
okay,
sure,
because you could just play like you could double gun it, like in the woods,
Just chasing people down. When the 6 double A battery dies in one, you can just toss it aside and keep going with the other.
Right, exactly. It'll be like, oh, what? It's not working, and then just throw it aside, get a new one out.
Oh,
instead of hassling with and then you just throw it at somebody.
Did you ever play laser tag when you were a kid?
Yeah, I did, and it didn't work out too well, but I know I loved it.
Yeah, we had one kid got a ton of them, and I'm not because my parents wouldn't buy us laser tag, but the other kid had enough sensors and guns that we could all play, and it was super fun. But do you remember there was another one, Photon? You remember Photon?
I don't remember Photon.
Photon is what you remember in Big when Tom Hanks went to FAO Schwartz, but it was called something else in the movie. But and he was playing laser tag against that kid in the store. That was Photon. That wasn't laser tag. But
never even heard of Photon.
Laser tag was cool because it had all kinds of accessories. You get the helmet. They had a helmet that would light up and shit when you get shot. Man, it was cool. But yeah. It's wild, man. Wild stuff. So anyway,
there's one thing.
Go ahead.
Well, so there's one thing I wanted to mention. I forgot when I was. We did a Mike's Anime Corner,
right?
The last Mike's Anime Corner, and yeah, I said that the show would end, and it didn't end.
Uh-oh.
So this is World Trigger. I said, "Oh, it's great because the show ends." It actually doesn't end. And I'm sort of bummed out about it, but we'll see what happens.
Uh-oh. So what are you taking your recommendation back?
Hard. Huh?
Are you taking your recommendation back?
Nah, I'll watch it because it's a great show. I stand by the recommendation because it's really great, and it's a lot of episodes too, so it's worth it. It just doesn't end, so don't expect it to end. Sucks.
All right, well, I'm sorry. It does. I do not like when shows do that, or anything does that, where they renege on their.
Well, but like I was telling you, they were like this huge cliffhanger. Okay, so this happened at the end. There's this huge cliffhanger. There's 3 things happening, 3 big cliffhangers of, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? And then they have this little thing at the end that says it's usually little facts about the show with these 2 chibi anime characters, the same characters in the show, but they're little
Yeah.
and so they're they're like, "Oh, can you guys, aren't you guys excited about what's going to happen here?" And they're like, "Yay!" And they're like, "What about here? Are you guys really excited?" "Yay!" "Well, I got bad news for you. This was the last episode. We're not coming back."
Oh my god! What a punch in the balls.
And then they were like, "Well, we might come back. Who knows? But we're not coming back. But we might."
Man, what a punch in the nuts!
Suckers.
Man, they got suckers. You know what? That's payback for you trolling all our listeners.
Except we came back.
Yeah, but they might come back.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. So last week we talked about on the show. We talked about how we were going to watch Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
Yeah.
And so I actually went. I do the thing I do, man. I go and look up like Wikipedia and stuff. Found out this episode that we watched, which was titled.
I should probably.
It was called Power Play. It was season 1, episode 3.
Right.
That episode aired on September 16th, 1990. Everybody.
Oh, are we done? Sorry, I was still listening to it.
It's an American teen sitcom that originally aired on Fox from September 1990 to June 1993, so it got its full 3 seasons. During the last season, the series sported the simpler title Parker Lewis. The series was produced by Columbia Pictures and was strongly influenced by the feature film Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which they referenced in this episode we watched.
Yeah.
In competition, NBC debuted the film's TV spin-off Ferris Bueller, but only last 13 episodes, even though it aired during the same month. Yes.
Back up. When did they mention Ferris Bueller in this episode?
When the kid Miles Stiles, or Mike's, what's his name? Miles, I forget the kid's name, the rival kid. Stiles?
Mark Stiles, I think.
Stiles. He walks by, and Parker Lewis, in his head, you know how he narrates, he says, "Who's he think he is? Who's he think he is? Ferris Bueller?"
Right. So that's so odd because that that son of Zorn also had a Ferris Bueller reference.
But Parker Lewis was making them before it was cool.
Well, actually, exactly when it was cool.
No, before, because Ferris Bueller, the show, failed. Now
the show, yeah, but not the movie.
Yeah, but the show came out 3 or 4 years after the movie.
Ferris Bueller, the show, did that star?
That had the kid from 18 Again.
So it didn't star. What's his face? What's this guy? What's Ferris Bueller's name?
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick. Yeah.
No, he had already. I forget the kid's. I forget the guy's name, but if you remember, 18 Again with God damn it, George Burns. Which they had Vice Versa. Freaky Friday. It was one of those type of movies.
Yeah, I never saw 18 Again though.
So
I seen Vice Versa.
Yeah, but it's like Vice Versa. But George Burns turns into a young kid, and the young kid is the guy
George
who played.
Burns was never young.
he was born 97.
Jennifer Aniston was apparently in the Ferris Bueller TV show.
Even the likes of Jennifer Aniston couldn't save that show. But Parker Lewis went on for 3 years, likely because it was on Fox, and Fox was new at the time, or newer.
Yeah.
So, the series depicts the tribulations of the title character Parker Lewis, a Santo Domingo high school student for whom nothing is impossible. Parker often narrates in shows, just like his best friends Jerry Steiner and Mikey Randall. Parker's girlfriend, Annie Sloan, his prime concern is achieving and maintaining coolness. Just being cool, man.
And making money, apparently.
Yeah, however, their efforts are often thwarted by Parker's little sister, Shelley, Principal Grace Musso. Apart from various aspects of teenage life embedded in surreal, living cartoon-like quality, and the clever camera angles and filming techniques dissolved from one scene to the next were done by even larger pixels. An episode regularly contains more or less subtle references to movies, politics, and celebrities.
So, I don't know if it's just that Parker Lewis was... sorry, I just saw something weird. I don't know if it was just that I watched so much Parker Lewis, but I forgot about it. Everybody in Parker Lewis looked like I knew them from somewhere.
Oh, look.
But I think I only knew them from Parker Lewis.
You know what's funny is, I had a similar, although not the same type of feeling. I must have watched the shit out of Parker Lewis and just completely forgot. I not completely forgot because I knew it existed. But I fucking saw this episode. I remember everything about it. I remember every goddamn kid. I remember all their character traits. I remember their I don't remember their names specific, but they're so familiar to me.
What was the guy who was the sidekick, the number one, Parker Lewis's number one sidekick? Was that guy in that show where the girl dresses up like the boy? That is a movie.
Just one of the guys.
And she showed her boobies at the end.
Just one of the guys.
One of the guys. Yeah, was he in that?
I think it was
Doesn't
her
he
brother.
Look like, yeah, doesn't he look like?
Yeah, that was her. That had to have been. Yep, you got it. Just one of the guys. 1985.
I can't. IMDb is like.
His name is
broken.
His name is Billy Jane.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he was the younger brother of just one of the guys.
So
Booby
maybe
Girls.
that's what, and that was an 80s movie, right? That wasn't a 90s movie.
No, 85. He was already young.
Right.
Yeah.
So okay. So I think it was one of those things where like I saw him and Parker Lewis first because I didn't see one of the guys till later, and then I saw one of the guys, and then like now I'm just like, man, where's that guy from? But yeah.
So yeah, he was in his 20s.
Oh yeah, everybody was old. That Matt Stiles guy had like a 5 o'clock shadow.
Well, but Corin Nemec, he wasn't that old, was he?
How old was he?
1970. So yeah, he was 20. 1920.
Yeah,
but,
1920. Yeah.
Wow, I had no idea. I mean, he looked. Parker Lewis or Corin Nemec looked much younger. I mean, they all pulled it off.
Even that freshman guy was probably like 19 or 18.
No, he was only 16 or 15. So the episode, like I said, we watched is called Power Play, Mike. And this all came about because of somebody mentioned swatches in the episode we watched last week, and I just remember them synchronizing their swatches, although they didn't do it in this episode.
I think that came a little later.
So, but also, like, man, I'm telling you, I know I just said it, but it's really weird that I remember all these characters so well, but they made no lasting impression on me. I must have watched
even
this
the
show
principal.
a lot. Yeah, the
principal
thing.
I felt like I recognized from something and I couldn't place her. And also, there was an inappropriate moment where she looks at the student's ass.
Oh my god. The camera pans down to the new kid's ass, and she just like, oh my, look. If it was the other way around, even in the 90s, that would have been creepy.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, Mike?
Loved it.
I loved it too. I thought it was really good. I thought it was.
Loved everything about it.
I thought it didn't take itself too serious, and it had just the right amount of like goofiness to distract you from whatever the weak plot is. Like, you know,
yeah,
it's a show made for kids. It's a sitcom. The plots are weak. Thank you for distracting me from them. I appreciate it.
Yeah, the thing that I remembered about it though is I don't know if it was maybe me making this up, but I feel like at a time it got really dark. Like, I don't know if it maybe just was that they dimmed the lights or something.
Yeah.
But I remember, or maybe it was just because it was on. Remember, this was on Sunday night, like after, or maybe it was on before In Living Color or after In Living Color, and maybe it was just because it was Sunday night and I knew I had to go back to school the next day. But there was something like really depressing about this show.
It was like a countdown.
Not that the show was depressing, but that it brings up a depressing memory for me.
Wow.
If that makes sense.
You know,
it's not super depressing. I mean, I love the show. I'm just saying that, like, anxiety. Like, I'm getting anxiety while I was watching, while it was wrapping up, and I couldn't figure out why.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it was because it was on Sunday night. Was it on Sunday nights?
I don't know. But I want to do this real quick. We'll come back to that. We forgot to play the intro.
Oh, oops.
So I want to play the intro, and then we'll come back. This is from the intro is from season 1. So there's Billy Jean. He does kind of look older. There's Kubiak. So I'm talking over because there's not a lot of
So Kubiak was one of the gang in the later seasons, wasn't he?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna watch all these.
What's up with the girls that are kissing?
Oh, look, it's in Spanish or something. They weren't kissing.
They were kissing the boys, weren't they?
Yeah, but that's what girls and boys do. They kiss.
I don't. Anyway,
what they do.
Yeah, I just like as it was wrapping up, I got this strange, like really light anxiety.
That's funny.
And I wonder if it was because, like, it brought back that memory of like, well, the weekend's ending, and I got to go back to school tomorrow, and I got to go to sleep right now. You know, I don't know what it was. It's just strange.
The absolute last show that I remember watching. Let's find out what day was September 16th on then, 1990. Look it up. September 16th, 1990.
September 16th, 1990. It was what happened on September 16th, 1990. Day of the week, Sunday.
There you go.
Apparently nothing else happened. The 42nd Emmy Awards, L.A. Law, Murphy Brown, Peter Falk, and Patricia Wedig win. That's it.
So I think the last show that I remember watching before going to sleep, or like that could possibly be the last show before I had to go to school, was the Tracy Ullman show. I think that was like a similar thing. Didn't that also air on Sundays?
Yeah,
I know that it was before. It was before Parker Lewis, but so I was young, but I remember wanting to watch the Simpsons shorts so bad, begging my parents to let me stay up. But it came on late. I think it was like a 10 o'clock show or something.
Yeah, I mean everything was early in Hawaii, but yeah, let's see.
Oh
here.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
The Fox lineup was True Colors. I don't even know what that is. Parker Lewis Can't Lose at 7:30, In Living Color at 8, and Get a Life at 8:30.
Oh, that's right. The Simpsons had moved to go take on the Cosby Show head to head.
Right. Actually, I do remember this. So I had to go to sleep at 8 o'clock.
Hawaiian time. So Parker Lewis was the last thing. During the summers, we got to watch In Living Color because we didn't have to go to sleep anytime. And it was repeats, so you got to watch it.
Although I did watch Get a Life, so what the fuck?
Well, Get a Life was one of those shows that went into syndication, right?
Yeah, but I watched it on Fox when it was on originally.
You were probably that was when you were being a badass kid. You were probably like, I'm watching this effing show. F you, Dad.
No, I'm starting to think that maybe I could stay up till 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock was the bedtime, but when I was 10, no, when I was 10, it wasn't the bedtime. So yeah, I don't know.
When I was 10, bedtime was like 11.
It wasn't quite that late. I think it was 10. When I was 10, it was 10.
So,
all right,
yeah. Parker Lewis. So Kubiak, what did he go on to do other stuff too? Abraham Ben-Ruby.
Kubiak was in the movie called. It was a football movie. The Program.
Yeah.
But he was also in a bunch of other movies.
Yeah, he was in.
Poor guy. I have no idea what his name is. I just remember him as Kubiak.
Yeah, you think he'd be in a lot more stuff, but he's not. It really, he was in Open Range and Congeniality 2.
Wasn't he in?
He was in a lot more TV shows. Oh, it's okay. So he was also in Married with Children.
Yeah, but just as a bit part, though.
Buffy, wasn't he? He must have had a big role in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, right? Wasn't he in a bunch of those? Oh my
god. Are you on his Wikipedia page? Look at him. He's got a gray beard and he's old as hell.
Oh, yeah, but he looks exactly the same. He looks like a baby with a gray beard.
And he's only 47.
That'll be me.
Oh my god.
That'll be me with my gray beard.
All right, he was in The Program. He was in Wagons East.
Oh boy, the one that killed John Candy.
Man, it was there. Rugrats movie. Yeah, I guess that was just that was it. The Program.
His parents were Greek Jews.
The Program had Omar Epps in it, though.
Reuben.
So.
His name was Abraham Reuben Hercules Ben Ruby. That's a great name. If I had to have 4 names, I hope one of them's Hercules. But he's legit Hercules, right? Because they're Greek, so you can name your kid Hercules. Like,
right.
if I named my kid Hercules, it'd be like, well, you can't do that. I mean,
right, and then he's big, too, on top of that.
Oh, yeah, but I wonder if they do. But his dad's probably a giant. So, what about the sister, too? Like, I love the intro.
Yeah, what was his sister in?
Shelly Ann Lewis, was that her name? Yes, Shelly Ann. Maya Bruton. Was she in... she was in...
And the parents were in something, too.
Oh, yeah. Tim Stack is definitely the dad. And he had his own... He had his own show.
Wasn't he in that that Baywatch parody?
Yes. Son of the Beach.
Was that called Son of the Beach?
He was also in My Name is Earl. And his character in My Name is Earl... Tim Stack. He played himself, and he was like he played himself as washed up Tim Stack. My Name is Earl, great show.
So he played himself. Then,
he played himself, but he would he'd walk around town in the fucking shorts and the jacket, the lifeguard jacket from the show.
Yeah.
Oh, Adventures in Babysitting. That's where I remember this girl from. The sisters. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh. I'm just saying the Tim Stack thing. They sort of do that with Adam West and Family Guy as well.
Oh, yeah.
And there's other shows that do that, too. I think it's kind of funny when they do that.
As long as they're in on the joke, it's fine.
Well, of course they're... Hey, wait a second. You're making fun of me.
Bruton is now an attorney. Openly lesbian. Married her partner...
Who's this?
This is the sister, Shelley Lewis. No,
What's her name?
Maya Bruton. Maia. Married a partner, Laura Spots, 2008. A couple of twin boys, Rizzo and Calder. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, also I was reading on here earlier because I looked up the number 2, which is what was his name? Jerry Steiner.
Mm-hmm.
He's played by Troy Slayton. He's also an attorney. But not lesbian, as far as I can tell.
Which guy is this?
Jerry Steiner, the nerd.
The nerd. He's an attorney. Okay.
Pepperdine, law degree from Pepperdine.
Pepperdine apparently is the place. Wasn't there? What was that? What was that guy's name? Who's a lawyer now? Michael Fishman, maybe? No. Wonder Years. Yeah, Wonder Years guy.
Oh, and also Chunk from.
Chunk is also a lawyer.
Yeah, from Goonies.
What's the Wonder Years guy's name?
Paul.
You remember Paul?
Yeah, do I remember? He became a rock and roll legend. Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Everybody knows. So speaking of that, like, I know, Mike, if I heard about it, I know you heard about them not them trolls. Those people dressing up like clowns and going to, like, parks and stuff. You heard about this?
I have not heard about this.
Anyway, so,
what?
like, I guess people are dressed up like clowns and going to scare kids because they think it's funny. So then I was going to pick my daughter from school, and one of the other kids were like, they were talking about how, like, at a different school, a clown showed up, and the clown, like, broke into the school. It was great hearing kids, like, telling bullshit rumors. Like, how did that fucking kid hear about a clown? It definitely didn't happen. But it was neat. It reminded me of what we were just talking about. Like Marilyn Manson, there was like a rumor that kids spread. Like one kid heard it from some other kid, and then there you go.
The other one was that the New Kids on the Block guy puked up 8 ounces of sperm or something like that.
No, they pumped his stomach, and inside of his stomach was...
Whatever. There's all kinds of different...
That's not what... It's just... No. All right, so Parker Lewis, Mike, what about this specific episode? Like, because, so the guy, Matt, comes back, and in the beginning, he's kind of cool, like he's, like, because Parker Lewis is the coolest kid in school, but now this guy's kind of doing cool stuff, too, and Parker's not sweating it, because Parker is the coolest guy. But then this guy starts moving in on his hair, and it becomes obvious pretty quickly that he has his sights on becoming the coolest kid in school. And he does so by doing, like, just one-upping Parker and everything he does. Parker selling fucking those bleacher cushions that you sit on.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking up his girlfriend.
Which one, Donna?
Annie Sloan, whoever that is.
Annie Sloan.
The one that the guy also was like flirting with.
She's super hot.
Yeah, so she was in. I don't know if you remember this. She was in the episode of Seinfeld. You never watched Seinfeld.
Oh, Naked Lady. Was she
no,
naked?
The yada yada lady.
Oh. Did she yada? No, was it yada yada? Did she yada yada sex? Is that what she did?
Yeah.
And then one thing led to another. Yada yada yada. And I have 2 left feet.
No, she wasn't the yada. I'm sorry, she wasn't that. I don't know who she is. She's blonde and she was in it.
She looked.
She's sponge-worthy. I don't know.
I remember the sponge episode because Lade had to go find all the sponges, right? Wait, no, this isn't the girl that was in the episode we watched.
Who was the girl?
I think the girl we watched was Donna. Annie, I think, came later.
Oh, all right. Then where is she? Donna
Parker Lewis. She was hot.
Donna Sue Horton, you're right. Donna Sue Horton.
She's the hot one. Jennifer Guthrie, not that hot.
Pretty hot.
Was Jennifer Guthrie? Was she Dolores?
Yes, she's Dolores. That's right. That's what it was.
It rhymes with a female body part.
Mulva.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Mike. So, anyway, Parker Lewis. We watch these on Daily Motion, and I think all the episodes are up there. So, if you want to watch Parker Lewis Can't Lose, go to Daily Motion and just search. It's on there.
About to send Jeromy a picture. I wonder if he can put it up on the screen. I wonder if that's possible.
I could try. Send me a proper link. I'll get it.
Proper link right here. Coming in.
Oh, there she is. I'm going to drag it over. Meow. Follow. Oh, whoa. Oh, my. I am definitely putting this up.
Scooch it over a bit. Just give it a scooch. Scooch it this way, I guess. Scooch it. There we go. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Nope. Okay.
There we go.
Now put your mouse over it so you're...
There you go. All right, we'll do the rest of the show like this.
Exactly. That's
now,
Parker's girlfriend.
Now we'll
Maybe not. I don't know. It's just a picture I found.
Now we'll get some likes.
This is the thumbnail. We can do that, right? But this is the here. Let me just be pointing at it right there.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, other one. Other one.
Way, yeah.
Yeah, other one. There we go. Oh no, this way.
No.
There we go.
All right, so I can't do it. I can't do it. But let's look at her face to see if that is her. Oh. Is it her?
I mean, I typed in her name and that's a picture that came up.
She's got clean teeth. Her teeth are clean. But that chick was hot. Parker Lewis's, what's her name? His girlfriend. Or the girl he was trying to get with that apparently he couldn't get with. Anyway, Mike, that's Parker Lewis Can't Lose. I think that's enough. What do you think?
I thought it was great.
Great.
And I think it's enough.
I am going to watch more of those episodes, though. I really am.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in there tonight. I'm going to watch some more. So, next week... Okay, were you saying something?
Yeah, I just said that I won't watch it, but that's fine. You should definitely do it.
I appreciate you letting me watch it.
If her name was Donna Sue Horton, then yes.
So,
but I don't think it was. All right.
We watched... I totally forgot that we are in... month of October, Halloween. So I was like, man, we gotta watch some Halloween stuff. So I found an episode, a cartoon. Next week we're gonna watch Cat Dog.
Cat Dog.
And the episode is called Cat Dogula. So we're gonna watch that next week, everybody. Next Cartoon Retrocast going back to cartoons. Blah blah blah. Let's yeah. Anything? Do we need to do anything else? I know we got to do the Patreon, but what about?
Okay. So that wasn't her.
Oh.
That was another actress who played the same person.
Oh. We need the original.
Yeah. All right. Okay, let's do it. Let's just put it up there. You ready?
Yeah, let's do
Let's
it.
see, here we go. I got another one. Let's see if I can just open the link in a new tab. And, oh, did it happen? No. There we go. Let's see. Now I need to send this to you, and you can put it up there on the screen.
Here we go. It's coming up. It's coming up. That's not the same girl, is it?
It says it is. Her name is Julie Condra. She looks young, though, doesn't she?
It looks way too young.
But look at her, though. She does look young.
Yeah. She looks pretty young. It doesn't look anything like her. You sure that's her?
I don't know. It came up when I image searched her, so
And she
maybe.
looks like what's her name? Anyway.
She's married to Mark Dacascos, I think.
My God.
You know Mark Dacascos?
Yeah.
That may be true.
No, I don't know who Mark Dacascos is.
Mark Dacascos, he was the he's like the guy, like the Iron Chef America guy.
No.
I don't know.
So tune in next week, everybody, if you want to listen to us talk about cat dogula. Also, damn, you know what? You sent me that picture, and I just totally effed up everything. Because I went to look for that picture, but I loaded on the wrong tab. And it just took me forever to find.
Let me mention some movies that Mark Dacascos has been in. Only the Strong.
Oh, yeah.
Capoeira. Double Dragon, the movie. He was Jimmy Lee.
I know who he is now. Say no more. I remember his. All I picture is his glistening, oiled down pecs.
No, you're thinking of the other guy.
What do you mean the other guy?
You're thinking of that. Wait, what's Only the Strong?
Only Strong. It's got the guy who does capoeira.
Yes, you're right.
And he doesn't wear a shirt.
I was thinking that was a different movie.
You're thinking of Fox, the guy who was on Party of Five.
No, I'm thinking of the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. What's the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie where the guy, they break the bricks?
Super Cop.
No, come on, man. That's fucking Jackie Chan.
Time Cop.
No. All right, we can't end the show until I do it.
Is it Bloodsport?
Bloodsport, and he fights that giant Asian dude at the end. Remember that?
I have not. I don't think I sat through Bloodsport.
Oh, you should watch it. Come on now.
Oh, man. Jean-Claude Van Damme is not my guy.
Oh, you don't like him? I don't prefer him, but...
All right, Mike, let's just, let's wrap this show up. Let's talk about the folks who bring this show to you. A really big thanks to Little Jonathan H. and Little Eric S. backing our show to the past couple weeks. Should have thanked them last week, but I messed up. But this week, Little John H., Little Eric S., thank you very much. Our Double Diamond Elite members, Eric T., Jared C., Mike M., Larry F., and Little Tim A., everybody. And our Diamond Elite Triple Platinum member, Little Chris H. That's the show, everybody. Really big show. Tune in next week for more cartoon retrocast goodness.
Sup. Looking at pictures from Bloodsport.
The worst episode ever.
Going out.
Sit, Ubu,
Shh.
sit.
I shouldn't be talking
Good dog.
then, right? When the outro music is playing. Shh.